This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Friday, August 1st, 2025. I'm Gary Dick. Fort Wayne-based Parkview Health says it will build a $200 million hospital and medical office building in West Lafayette on land acquired from the Purdue Research Foundation. Parkview says the hospital will accommodate up to 40 inpatient beds and offer a 24/7 emergency department. Construction expected to begin next year on the 200,000 square foot project, with the hospital projected to open in 2028. Parkview says some services in the medical office building could open sooner, potentially in early 2026. Hamilton County has purchased the Sheridan Airport in a move that county officials say will serve the growing demand for private aircraft use in two of Indiana's most affluent counties. Sheridan Airport, about a mile east of the Boone County-Hamilton County line, opened 77 years ago and has a 3,700-foot paved runway and two grass runways. The airport can house nearly 40 aircraft in 3 multi-unit hangars and 1 corporate hangar. 4 projects that will expand housing, childcare, and healthcare facilities in 4 Indiana counties are getting a funding boost from the Regional Economic Acceleration and Development Initiative, known as READY. The largest portion of the funding, $1.85 million, will support the development of a 57-unit single-family subdivision in Crawford County. The Tower subdivision is part of a $12.5 million public-private partnership among Bloomington-based Cook Group, the Crawford County Economic Development Corporation, the town of Leavenworth, and the Community Foundation of Crawford County. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Indiana's economy is on the move, and every region has a role to play. Join IBJ Media and Inside Indiana Business for the Innovate Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. We're traveling to 10 regions across the state to spotlight business growth, workforce development, innovation, and Indiana's tech hubs. Don't miss this front row look at Indiana's future and the growth opportunities in your region. Find out when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/innovate. One of the state's largest charter authorizers has a new executive director.
Education One, which is a charter school authorizer as part of Trine University, named Emily Gaskill as its new executive director last week. Gaskill is familiar to the organization as she's been the interim director since April, and before that she served as director of accountability. Trine is one of the state's larger charter authorizers and is in charge of schools in Northeast Indiana, South Bend, Muncie, and Indianapolis. Education One says it acts as Trine's connection to its K-12 schools. As director, Gaskill will be in charge of charter school authorization, compliance, and support services. Gaskill holds a Master's of Science in Curriculum and Instruction from Western Governors University. She taught kindergarten and first grade before moving into administration. Education One and Trine hold the charter for the Paramount Schools of Excellence system. Paramount operates Girls in STEM in Indianapolis, Purdue Polytechnic High Schools, which have locations in Indianapolis and South Bend, Inspire Academy in Muncie, and many others. I'm Mark Mazurek with Inside Indiana Business Radio.
WWE Hall of Fame wrestler Paul Triple H Levesque will be a featured speaker at the inaugural TED Sports event scheduled this fall in Indianapolis. Levesque, who is World Wrestling Entertainment's chief content officer, will pull back the curtain on one of entertainment's most powerful storytelling machines. That, according to TED Sports organizers' press release that came out on Thursday. TED Sports, planned as a first-of-its-kind event centered on the sports industry, is slated for September as part of a collaboration among the TED organization, Indiana Sports Corporation, and Carmel-based business strategic planning firm Next Practice Partners. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.